Lonnie the theater lady here on Burgh, Vivant. Happy holidays.
Thank you, and the same to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's almost Christmas.
Yes, it comes and it goes. But what has kept you busy this week, out and about?
Out and about? Well, last night I had the privilege of seeing Or.
What?
Or, comma. Actually, the name has a comma.
Oh.
It's Or, comma.
Or is the title of the play.
Yes, it is, at the Off the Wall Theater in Carnegie. And that theater is just such a little intimate gem of a space. And this kind of a show played so well there.
Oh.
It was written by an American playwright, Liz Duffy Adams. And this is its Pittsburgh premiere.
Oh, wonderful.
So it was really exciting to see a play that's never been shown in Pittsburgh before.
I had never heard of it.
Actually, I hadn't either, but I don't know why, because it's certainly a hilarious comedy and just a joy to watch.
Oh, good.
Seriously. And this playwright decided to base her play on historic characters that really lived in the 1600s. One of whom was a female playwright that was previously a spy for King Charles II.
Now, there's got to be a story behind that. Aphra Bain. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, sure. And one of her actresses that was in one of Aphra Bain's very popular plays, Rover, is the character played by Robin Abramson, and it's Nell Gwynn, who is also a historic figure that really lived. And the third character was the King Charles II, who also played another part as a spy in this play. That was Ethan Hova, and this cast was just absolutely comical together. Their timing in and out of the doors. It was the story of Aphra trying to write a play. Overnight, she was on a deadline. I won't go into all the details, but it had to get written. And in the meantime, there were all these interruptions, people in and out of her apartment, characters, same actor playing several characters, costume changes. It just was like a locomotive running wild. It just
I know exactly how she feels.
You feel that
every time I try to get any work done. Yes, actors playing different characters. Yes. Burgh Vivant's crazy like that.
I know. I hear from you.
Right.
But Erica Cuenca played the lead of Aphra, and she was so sweet when the time called for her to be sweet, and so independent and fierce when the time called for that, and so sensual and sexy when the time called for that.
That's acting. Great.
Yes, and
Good.
She did a wonderful job with it. And I should mention, I don't want to forget, when I thought of some of the things that Aphra was involved in on stage, this is a show for 18 and over.
Oh. How titillating.
Yes, and it was very titillating and funny at the same time. And Robin Abramson has such a comedic talent. She played several different characters, each one funnier than the other. When she played Nell Gwynn, she just had this spunky charm that just lit up the stage. And her character as I don't know that she even had a name. I can't remember. The servant for Aphra was a teeny tiny woman with a big hump on her back and a Cockney accent that was really a hilarious character, funny to watch. And King Charles II was the dashingly handsome Ethan Hova. And he came in like a swashbuckler in his tights and boots, and the costumes were so 1600s, and fun to see. And I don't think I'll spoil it if I tell you, like so many farces, you never knew. One character would go out a door, another character would come in another door, one was in the closet, then they weren't, then they were, it just kept going and going and going. Very, very exciting show. And in the meantime, this theater, Off the Wall, concurrently, their in-house dance company is running a show called Uproar, And this show actually is loosely based on the plot of Orr. So if you check, concurrently they're running, and you could see one and see the other the
They
next day.
complement each other.
Yes,
And
I thought
what's-
that was an interesting concept.
And
to
this
try
is
that.
both shows are running through the holidays, which is nice because
Yes.
typically, you know, I think a lot of companies will not do anything around the holidays, but then there's nothing to see but Christmas stuff, you know. So we've all got something to do.
Oh, and it was a lighthearted, very
throughout
lighthearted.
the holidays.
And I talked with John Shepard, the director, who we all know, the multi-talented director, actor of stage and screen, educator. He said that he felt that this play was an homage to the theater.
So it's a theater lover's piece of theater.
Absolutely.
And maybe even for those who aren't necessarily theater lovers will get a kick out of it too.
Oh,
Yeah.
anybody would get a kick out of this. I would say it was just a perfectly timed, hilariously executed farce.
You need to be a good spy, you have to kind of be an actor, don't you? You have to act like nobody's gonna see you.
Oh, I thought you meant a spy should be an actor.
Yeah, I'm saying that, yeah, but in this case the actor was the spy. It's the same
Okay.
thing, right?
In reverse.
What? Well, I guess it depends on where you're making most of your money. If you're making most of your money as an actor or a spy, are you an actor that's a spy or a spy that's an actor? I think it comes down to taxes. Are you a spy?
No.
How would I know? Because if you're an
I-
actor that's a spy, you could be acting like you're not a spy.
But I'm not an actor. So that
Which is
wouldn't work.
exactly what an actor who was a spy would say. Why are you quizzing me on the difference between an actor who's a spy and a spy who's an actor?
because I didn't get it. I didn't get
All right, let me start over.